It's your boy Lamar Space, and we're back with another edition of The Report. First things first, just wanted to say RIP Coolio and RIP Trayshawn, and once again, RIP PNB Rock. Those are going to be some of the topics we're going to be discussing today. But first, discuss Coolio since that's a bit major. Coolio passed away at the age of 59. They said he was found unresponsive in a friend's bathroom at their house. I guess he went over there. He went into the bathroom. The friend called for him a couple times, didn't get a response, walked in, and then just happened to see Coolio laying there, essentially lifeless. It's unfortunate. He was up there in age, so you never know. You want to be respectful of the situation at hand. I don't know if it could have been age or just something else, but like I said, you just want to be respectful of the situation. Respect Coolio's family, friends, and loved ones at this time. Give them your condolences. And as news comes out, then we'll be able to speak on it more and more. But for right now, it's none of our business how exactly what led to him passing. So, like I said, RIP Coolio. Now, local news, Trayshawn Tracy, RIP. He was the 15-year-old murdered in Stevens Park earlier this week. And it's a very unfortunate situation. He was gunned down by a 16-year-old, Elijah Patterson. The statement by the Allentown police is out there now. It's public. It's all public information. Nothing I'm speaking on is street knowledge or stuff that's not already out. Apparently, the two young men, they got into an altercation. The young man, Eli, he came back and then he shot Trayshawn. And it's very unfortunate, man. It just seems like this is a trend going on in the town right now. It just seems like gun violence is just at a high. Trippy, he passed away about a month ago from gun violence. His brother a couple years back. Hanson a couple months ago, earlier this year. Just several people in Allentown with notable names that had to prematurely transition due to heinous acts. There needs to be change, especially with these young kids, man. If there's any way to get these kids in some type of tutoring, some type of programs, and even y'all niggas that's on the street, and this is just in general, this has nothing to do necessarily with the Trayshawn and Elijah situation, but just if you're an old head and you got youngins, it's just natural in different hoods, know what I mean? People play the block still. But if you happen to be an old head in that position, be a positive role model for these young boys. Take them under the wing and have them separate themselves from the bullshit. What happened to the days of the street dudes protecting the kids that had a bright future in the hood? We need to bring that back. We need to bring back just all types of inclusive activities, to just get these kids to do something productive with their time so they're not out here doing drugs, hurting each other, playing with weapons and things of that nature. It's just very sad. It's unfortunate. 2 lives were lost, essentially. Trayshawn's life was lost due to violence, and Elijah's is lost. It's going to be lost to the legal system. They're charging him as an adult with the crime. He's only 16 years old. Like I said, man, it's very, very sad. It's disheartening. Even if, you're not involved in that lifestyle or whatever, it can still affect you in a way. If you come from it naturally, if you're a person that's around that type of crowd, it has an effect. It should have an effect on you no matter what walk of life you're in. These are human beings, that are going through something troubling right now. Some go down the wrong path. Some, unfortunately, are within the path of somebody doing wrong, So, like I said, prayers, condolences to Trayshawn's friends, family, and loved ones. Condolences to Elijah's too. You know what I mean? I'm sure they weren't expecting him to do anything like that. You just never know what people are capable of these days. So I have to be careful. If you got to get down in a squabble, try to talk it out as much as you can before you have to get to the fisticuffs. But you know, it's just very sad, man. It's very unfortunate. Rest in peace, Trey Sean, once again. And we'll just see how the court proceedings proceed. Now, to circle back to PNB Rock news, apparently they have one suspect in custody, the LAPD. LAPD is also looking for a second suspect. And the two, from the reports, the two suspects are father and son. You know, this is just another trend in the hood, unfortunately. Sometimes, if you live in a certain lifestyle and you have an offspring, you know what I mean? They might look up to you and you might teach them the game, or shit, sometimes offspring, they're so entrenched in what they're doing, you, as a parent having a concern, you know what I mean, might have some interest or something like that. You know what I mean? Either way, in this situation, it really makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? You see how I try to make sense of something that really doesn't make too much sense. As a father, you know what I mean? You should be teaching your 17-year-old that this is not the way. You know what I mean? And it is like, how are you at your old age? How are you condoning your son to be a crash out dummy? It's just nonsensical, you know what I mean? It's similar to the K-Sue and his father incident. Those people down in Florida, they rappers too. They did something together, father and son. Father's now snitching on the son. Who knows what's going to happen in the case of the PNB Rock murderers, you know? And then more reports came out that the two were sitting in the parking lot when PNB and his girlfriend pulled up to eat at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. So all the speculation, all the vitriol, all the bullshit of blaming this man's girlfriend that watched him die in front of her eyes, man, I gotta give that girl an apology. I know sometimes too little too late, but just take all that back. Now, I mean, if you had a post on there, find it, delete it, get it up out of here. And just next time, use some tact when you speak on certain situations, you know, because all it takes is a motherfucker that's just in the area and he just out hawking. It don't got to be you to do something. It don't got to be the people around you to do something. Unfortunately, shit just happens, man, and it's sad. Now, this young man, another kid, is about to get his life thrown away for senseless crime. You know what I mean? Now, whether his father enabled him or not, who knows? Either way, as a grown man, as an adult, and the man looked about in his 40s, 50s or something, you should be teaching the youth, like, yo, there's other means, there's other ways to get money, man. There's other ways to do shit out here. You don't have to commit violence, especially not against your own people. It's just a whole unfortunate situation. Condolences, once again, to PNB Rock's family, friends, and loved ones. Condolences to his girlfriend, his daughter, everybody. You know what I mean? It's just very unfortunate. And all you could hope is a positive outcome from the case. You know what I mean? You just hope for peace of mind for PNB's whole camp. Now, this Newsweek has been so-so just as last week, but a little bit more. Not too much going on, but they said Rihanna is going to be performing at the Super Bowl 2023. Know what I mean? So, no, I'm pretty excited. Rihanna, she's been on hiatus since about, 2018? That was when Wild Thoughts or Work came out, something like that. I know it's been at least 5 years since we heard any Rihanna music. She's been working on her Fenty ventures, makeup, clothing. She just had a kid. You know what I mean? She's living her life the best way she possibly can. A$AP Rocky is doing his thing as well. So I'll be honest, I'm excited. I might have to watch Super Bowl this year just to see what Rihanna got going on. You know what I mean? Shout out to her, shout out to Rocky, shout out to the little rascal they got. Rocky is just keeping up with that news. Rocky said he's not performing again until his album is finished. Now, if anybody knows, I've been advocating for a new A$AP Rocky album for a little while now. Testing, to me, was a masterpiece. Of course, experimental album, but I feel he did his thing. A lot of people feel differently. But, yeah, man, I'm excited for a new Rocky album. We see all the memes of him right now at NYC Rolling Loud in the mosh pit. He was somebody was doing something to him where he was panicking. Cardi was in the crowd looking crazy. It just looked like a good time. I can't wait to go to another Rolling Loud and just be in that energy again. Mosh pits, performances, people having a good time on all types of shit, just enjoying themselves. I miss it. I went to the first Rolling Loud NYC in 2019. It was a great time. Can't wait to do it again. Let's see what else is going on here. McDonald's, they're coming out with a adult Happy Meal. You know what I mean? So it's going to be pretty much regular Happy Meal for adults with classic toys. Classic toys are Grimace, Hamburglar, Birdie, and a new mascot named Buddy, Cactus Buddy. I guess that's his name. I don't know if that's a Travis Scott inspired type thing, because I don't know what McDonald's and cactuses have to do with each other than Travis Scott. Now, when they said classic toys, I expected, an old Pokemon toy or something, an old Marvel toy from back in the day. But, they might be interested in a little Grimace toy. They got double eyes now for the new adult Happy Meals and all that. So, I know I might be getting me one. When's the release date? I believe they said October 3rd was the release date for the adult Happy Meals. So make sure y'all stay tuned for those. 50 Cent has a new series coming out November 3rd, Hip Hop Homicides. It's hosted by 50 Cent and Van Lathan. Pretty much they're going to be discussing some of the deaths that have been going on in hip hop throughout history, whether solved or unsolved. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting show. I know a couple months back, I don't know if this is something different with the Snoop Dogg trial. That might be something. Yeah, I believe that's something whole different. But just the fact that we're going to get some insight of the victims' families and seeing what's happening with their career post-tragedy, it might be an interesting look. You know what I mean? You got to salute to 50, still doing his thing. Raising Kanan, still out, all that. I don't want to get too much promo, know what I mean? But, like I said, make sure y'all check out Hip Hop Homicides, 9 p.m., November 3rd, on WeTV. And more cinematic movie film type news. Hugh Jackman is coming to the cast of Deadpool 3. That's right. Ryan Reynolds has convinced his man's $100,000, Hugh Jackman, to join the Deadpool 3 cast and movie. Now, I am particularly excited, not only because it's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and they're great actors, but Deadpool and Wolverine on the screen together, and Deadpool is officially part of the MCU. Now, this has been a long time coming. I know that Disney and Marvel, they said Deadpool pretty much has creative control. He's going to stay the same, still R-rated, so going to be able to curse, still going to have the gore and stuff like that. They're not going to change his character around too much. You know what I mean? Wolverine finally back on silver screen. I think the last time we seen Wolverine was Old Man Logan, which was a great movie too. Y'all could go do the research on that. It's about Logan from a different future timeline, all that. But I'm just real excited, man. It's been a while. MCU has been a little lately. It's been a little iffy with their content. But I know 2024 is going to be looking like a great year. Deadpool 3, September 6th, 2024. Man, I just can't wait to see it. I can't wait for the Fantastic Four, Kang Dynasty, all that. All that I'm going to go see. This year, I ain't going to lie, I took a break from She-Hulk. I took a break from Thor. I'm still going to watch those, but I haven't really had the interest. Moon Knight, the same thing. I just haven't had the interest that I've had since the Infinity Saga. Infinity Saga, I was all in. Now the Multiversal Saga, I'm going to have to see a little bit more. But I believe in Marvel, as always. I know they're going to do great. I know they're going to improve. They're going to make a great comeback. And that's what we here for, man. And I also can't wait for the official best friendship in comic books, Marvel specifically, Spider-Man and Deadpool. That's what I really want to see. If anybody knows or has read any of the comics, Deadpool and Wolverine are pretty cool. They got the same powers and shit like that. But Deadpool and Spider-Man, two smart asses, it just all types of comedy and kick-assness. So remember, Deadpool 3, starring Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, September 6th, 2024. All these 2s and 6s and 4s and shit, I get a little confused. I apologize. Just to wrap it up, I just wanted to just say a couple things. I'm about to start streaming on Twitch, YouTube, any type of streaming platform. You know, all you gotta do is look at the links in the description. They will be provided in this video below. Whatever y'all want to see streamed, PS1, 2, 3, 4, whatever games, Xbox, PC games, GameCube, Nintendo 64, whatever it is, let a brother know. New gen games. A lot of people apparently want me to get 2K and stream that. I guess I'm gonna have to buy 2K and stream it. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to expand all content, streaming, videography, vlogs, photography, Space Network Media. We trying to do it all, man. I'm trying to do it all because, like I said, it's just me. I ain't really getting too much help out here. I got a couple people that, you know, they pull some strings for me every now and then. But Space Network Media, this is my shit. You know what I mean? But I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing this for y'all. So whatever y'all want to see from your boy Lamar Spacey, let me know. It's been another edition of The Report. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I'm out of here. Peace.